Hello, 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 it's Dolly. Welcome to my channel, Scrappin' on the Go. This process video is for Mix It Media Frenzy with Krista, Kathy, Ronnie Sue, Scrappy Sisters, and Scrappy Kathy and myself. Each Friday we take a mixed media sketch or layout and we scrap lift it. And this week is a sketch. And that to me is a true mixed media journal book sketch. Did I say that right? I probably didn't. All right, so I'm using my Vicki Boutin Mixed Media Journal, and I'm using the stencils that I am briefly showing you right at the moment. And then I'm going to show you the paints that I pre-selected, which is the Distressed Paint Picket. Raspberry is the pink. The middle is Mustard Seed. And then that black comes from like Hobby Lobby or Michael's. I have a washi tape right there, and I forgot to show you my washi tape. You'll see it later. It comes back. All right, I got out my mixed media mat there, and now I'm going to use the chevron, this large chevron stencil, and the Tim Holtz Distress Paint in Picket Raspberry. And it was moving around, so I decided to get out this old washi tape to keep it kind of still. And I am just doing this roughly. As you can tell, I don't care if it's going on even or thin, because when you look at the sketch, that's what it looks like in that background. If you look really, really close, the first layer of that background is a chevron look. So that's what I'm going to do. And why I'm just a little bit ahead of myself, because this is another short video, because it's really simple and easy and fun to do and a great way to relax, is to remind you that the other ladies' links to their channels will be listed in the description box below. So be sure to go check out their scrap lift of this mixed media sketch. All right, so I'm going to do the same thing using the chevron, but I'm only going to use the middle portion of it. And then I'm going to come back with the chicken wire stencil and use the Craft Smart Premium Metallic Acrylic Paint in black. And you'll see me pour out a little dab here, and then I squirt just a little bit of water because I don't want a real heavy bright black, if that makes sense. I kind of wanted it muted. Also, just to give you a little tip, if you're new to playing around with your stencils and layering stencils on top of another stencil pattern, start with a real large pattern and then go to an open pattern and then go to a small solid pattern. And you will love the results. I'm telling you, that's a guarantee tip. So get out your supplies and play around. And remember, no judgment. It's just a small little scrap of paper. If you really hate it that much, throw it away or just keep working with it. So let's see, what else can I tell you? The next thing that I'm going to do is bring in this kind of, it looks like a real thick cross. I don't know the true name of that design. And I am going to use the Distressed Paint in Mustard Seed. Because if you noticed on the original sketch, it had stars going down. But I didn't want a real thick, I didn't want several rows of stars, or in this case, I was using crosses because I kind of had in my mind what my title was going to, it's not a title, my phrase was going to be. And then you saw I ripped just a small piece of that washi tape, and for it to stick to a mixed media background, you do need to use a wet adhesive glue. And so that's what you saw me do before I started writing out my phrase. I wrote out, you can only do what you can do. That's all you can do. And the reason why I decided to do this is because, as you all know, it's very stressful right now in our world. And there are several of us that are considered essential workers. So even though there are shutdowns, we have to still go to work because we serve the public or provide assistance to the public. And that is my case. And I can't go into details about my job, but I will have to go to work until, hopefully, knock on wood, I will not catch anything. But that would be the only reason why that I would not be going to work. So that's a simple phrase to kind of remember, because it's kind of stressful. We have kids at home, and I'm one of them. Yes, I have 2 adult kids and 2 children, but if you don't know me, I also have a middle school kid at home. And it's stressful working during all this time and homeschooling basically your children. Yes, they're getting some classroom work, but anyway, it's stressful. So it's something that you need to remember. You can only do what you can do, and that's all you can do. So that's it. All right, now I'm going to bring in this heart stencil, and all these stencils have been in my stash for a long time, and I've always taken them out of their package just to get rid of bulk. So that's why I can't tell you the name of them. Most of them are Crafters Workshop, Kaiser Craft. I have some Prima ones I can tell you, but some of them over the years I have forgotten who the manufacturer is. So anyway, on this heart one, I used the Distressed Paint in Cracked Pistachio. And then I got out my watercolor and I did some splatters. And now I want to keep the focus in the middle of my mixed media journal. So I got out a sponge dauber and I am using the mustard seed, and I'm just blending that into the sides, and I'm done. All right, I appreciate you all. Thanks for stopping by. Give a thumbs up. If you're not a subscriber, subscribe. And please keep coming back. My channel, along with the other ladies' channels, bring you all kinds of content. We don't just do mixed media. We don't just do cards. We don't do just 12 by 12s. We do it all. Here are some close-ups and the sketch again. And have fun playing with your mixed media and keep coming back every Friday. Bye.